They have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten calf, and have worshipped it, and have sacrificed to it, and said, These are thy gods, O Israel, which have brought thee up out of the land of Mizraim. And the Lord said to Moshe, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. Now therefore let me alone, that my wrath may burn against them, that I may consume them, and I will make of thee a great nation. But Moshe besought the Lord his God, and he said, Lord, why does thy wrath burn against thy people, whom thou hast brought forth out of the land of Mizraim with great power and a mighty hand? Therefore should Mizraim speak and say, In an evil hour did he bring them out, and to slay them in the mountains, and to consume them from the face of the earth. Turn from thy fierce anger, and relent of this evil against thy people. Remember Abraham, Yitzhak, and Israel, thy servants, to whom thou didst swear by thy own self, and didst say to them, I will multiply your seed as the stars of the heaven, and all this land that I have spoken of will I give to your seed, and they shall inherit it forever. And the Lord relented of the evil which he brought to do his people. And Moshe turned and went down from the mountain, and the two tablets of the testimony were in his hand, tablets written on both sides. On the one side and on the other were they written. The tablets were the work of God, and the writing was the writing of God, engraved upon the tablets. And when Yahushua heard the noise of the people, they shouted and said to Moshe, There is a noise of war in the camp. But he said, It is not the voice of those who shout for mastery, neither is it for the voice of those who cry for being overcome. The noise of those who sing do I hear. And it came to pass as soon as he came near to the camp that he saw the calf, and dancing, and Moshe's anger burned. And he threw the tablets out of his hands, and broke them at the foot of the mountain. And he took a calf which they had made, and burnt it in the fire, and the ground to the powder, and scattered upon the mountain, made of the children of Israel to drink of it. And Moshe said to Aaron, What has this people done to thee, that thou hast brought so great a sin upon them? And Aaron said, Let not the anger of my Lord burn. Thou knowest the people, that they are bent on mischief. For they said to me, Make us gods which shall be before us. And for as for this Moshe, the man that brought us up out of the land of Mizraim, we know not what is he become of him. And I said to them, Who has any gold? They broke it off, and gave it to me. And I threw it into the fire, and there came out this calf. And when Moshe saw that the people were in disorder, for Aaron had made them disorderly to the scandal of their enemies, then Moshe stood in the gates of the camp and said, Who is on the Lord's side? Let him come to me. And all the sons of Levi gathered themselves together to him. And he said to them, Thus says the Lord God of Israel, Put every man his sword by his side, and go to and fro from gate to gate throughout the camp, and slay every man his brother, and every man his companion, and every man his neighbor. And the children of Levi did according to the word of Moshe. And there fell on the people that day about 3,000 men. For Moshe said, Consecrate yourselves today to the Lord, even every man against his son and against his brother, that he may bestow upon you a blessing this day. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moshe said to the people, You have sinned a great sin, and now I will go to the Lord. Perhaps I shall make atonement for your sin. And Moshe returned to the Lord and said, Oh, this people has sinned a great sin, and they have made them gods of gold. Yet now, if thou wilt forgive their sin, and if not, blot me, I pray thee, out of thy book, that which thou hast written. And the Lord said to Moshe, Whoever has sinned against me, I will blot you out of my book. Therefore now go and lead the people to the place of which I have spoken to thee. Behold, my angel shall go before thee. Nevertheless, in the day when I will punish their sin upon them. And the Lord plagued the people because they made the calf which Aaron had made. And the Lord said to Moshe, Depart and go up from here, and thou and the people whom thou hast brought up out of the land of Mizraim, the land of which I swore to Abraham, to Yitzhak, and to Yahuwah, saying, To thy seed will I give it, and I will send an angel before thee, and I will drive out of Canaan, Ani, the Amori, and the Hittite, and the Perizzite, and the Hivite, and the Uvizite, into a land flowing with milk and honey, for I will not go up into the midst of thee, for thou art a stiff-necked people, lest I consume thee on the way. And when the people heard these evil tidings, they mourned, and no man put on him his ornaments. For the Lord had said to Moshe, Say to the children of Israel, You are stiff-necked people, I will come into the midst of thee for a moment and consume thee. Therefore now put off the ornaments from thee, that I may know what to do to thee.